Aiden, can I ask you a question?
No. Goodbye.
Welcome to my vlog. Blah blah blah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. Bien.
Blah blah blah. This is what a vlog is all about, right? Oh, okay. So, guys, you know, when making content, or going on a journey, I feel like the key element of it all is go with the flow. Today, I'm going to share with you my insights in having built 17 companies. The most important piece when building a company to remember is this. What are you doing? Huh? Huh? There's one. You see, when you're young, you want to run somewhere. Get there quick, huh? I've got something to tell you. The real enjoyment is the journey, not the destination. Being a father is such an amazing thing. But it reminds me of why I'm doing these video blogs, in part to let him know what I know so he can leverage it later. Here's a good example of what I mean. We're going on a road trip. When going on a road trip, you need snacks, right? The snacks are an important part of the journey. And this is part of my point. Come on, Aiden, let's get some snacks. Aiden, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
To have a red car.
To have a red car, alright, apart from the materialistic requirements.
Look at this strawberry, look at this rainbow. And look, I'm going to eat this house.
Whoa.
Yum! I can eat it all up. Oh, no.
Is it nice?
Yes.
You want to eat a house?
Yes.
Okay, what else you want to do? You want to do...
Nothing else.
Nothing else? Just eat a house and have a red car.
Yeah.
I like it. Good job. Good ambitions. We're going to go on a road trip today. Right, Aiden?
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you that it's not the destination that matters, although to be lucky in life you have to know your destination. The thing that's actually interesting is the journey. So come with me on a journey. Okay folks, where are we off to, Aiden? Where are we going?
Onto the platform near the new garden centre.
Exactly. Now, it might not sound exciting, but we're off to the garden centre. You want to join us? Let's go. What is it, Aiden?
A big truck.
A big truck? Let's have a look. Whoa, you're right. Do you like big trucks?
Yeah.
They're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like a big boy.
2 hours later.
We're here! Are you excited?
Yeah.
We have arrived. Where are we?
At the new garden centre. Let's be careful with that van.
Alright then. You might wonder why all the fuss about going to a garden centre.
Off the bridge. Yeah.
Yep. So today we went on a family trip. What am I trying to talk about here? Ultimately, I'm trying to talk about the journey, not the destination. So many people focus on getting rich or having a big company or having a yacht. They think about the end goal. And my experience of my own businesses has been that the most exciting part is in fact the journey. The stories of the things that you did to build the business, how you interacted with the people you work with and the difference you made in their lives. And I guess that's what I'm trying to talk about today. I'm trying to tell you that the destination is important as far as achieving more luck is concerned. You've got to know where you're going, but I mean, we left this morning to go to the garden centre, and when we got there we were a little bit disappointed because there's big queues now with coronavirus and it's just lost its fun edge. So instead we came to this lake nearby and had some fun here. So, you know, your destination can change through various, for various reasons. It can change completely. And I think that's why it's so important to enjoy the journey. And I think part of enjoying the journey is making sure whoever's in the car with you, people that you're going to have fun with, that it's going to be enjoyable with. I can go deeper and say have the same moral code as you and these sorts of things, but I guess today it's about just reminding you to enjoy the journey, the path you take and the view that you have and the scenery and the experience of doing something meaningful is actually what life is about. It's not about getting to that end destination and say, for example, being rich or having a big company or being famous. To the steps are what actually makes it enjoyable. And I know in hindsight, again, I had this thing lately with hindsight. It's like, how can I teach you this? Hindsight has taught me this, but can I remind you, at least remind you, to enjoy the journey and enjoy the moment and make sure that the journey itself is pleasurable. This is why I always tell people that are in jobs they don't enjoy to stop, because if the journey isn't enjoyable, then, you know, what's the point? There's one other element I want to share with you. So let's take a little bit of a walk and enjoy the journey for a moment, and I'll show you some footage and enjoy that moment, enjoy the journey just for a second, and then I'll tell you one final thing at the end. Ultimately, the thing that I've learned about making it, getting to that destination, is I'm happy with the journey. That's actually what brings me satisfaction. I'm proud of my personal journey, my personal story, and when I'm telling my son how I did it, I'm proud of it. When he Googles me and finds out how I did it, I think he'll be proud of me. And so that's so important to have that, let's call it track record, but as well as the memories for yourself. That's why I always tell people, do the right thing. You know, don't take shortcuts to get there. Don't steal other people's ideas, for example, or steal other people's businesses, or do anything that I think ultimately can hurt the journey, destroy the journey's message. I think there's another element, which is also thinking carefully about the vehicle in which you get to your destination in. So, you know, without stretching this metaphor of the journey too far, you know, I do believe that, you know, what type of vehicle you use to get there. So some people choose, I guess, to go down the not-for-profit route and take their journey in that vehicle, or the one I chose and one I feel I want to drive these days is the mission-driven type vehicle. So, you know, a lot of people still think greed is good and get there at all costs, and I guess this video is also a slight warning for those people that when you get where you think you want to go, it will only be the journey that you remember. The destination that you reach will only bring you short-term satisfaction. The fact that you got there, maybe, whatever that destination is. But like I said earlier, when we got to our destination at the garden centre, we were actually a little bit disappointed, but we'd had fun getting the bread and getting ourselves ready and talking about the journey and playing some music along the way in our fun electric car. So, you know, that's the important bit, and I want this message to get across. I know it's not 3 big lessons like I normally try and give you in these videos, but it's something I felt I should talk about. I want more people to focus in on their journey, and part of it is living in the now, but the other part of it is just recognizing that if you're on the wrong path, you need to change, and if you're going down the wrong road, you need to reset the navigation. So that's it, folks. Have a wonderful journey. So we just got home, we got into our pajamas, haven't we? And we're all ready for a good night's sleep. We're gonna have some wonderful dreams about journeys and life, right Aiden?
Yeah, some
Yes.
nut butter.
And we're gonna have some nut butter, because everybody needs a bit of nut butter. If you enjoyed that nut butter, or this vlog today, please comment or share or make a bloody coffee noise in the background. So we hope you enjoyed the trip. If you found this insight useful or you would like me to make any particular content, then comment below or share this insight. We'll save it for you. See you later.
See you later, Gayla.
See you later, Edgar. See you later, Edgar.
In wild crocodile.
In a wild crocodile. Bye, everybody.
Bye.